What's up, rock stars? It's Rox coming to you today with the review for Real Housewives of Potomac, Season 3, Episode 6, you guys. So, let me just tell you guys, if you are not watching this show, you really need to be watching this show. This show is very entertaining, and when I tell you, if you didn't watch it yesterday, you missed some good shit. Ah, my heart sung. It was so fucking funny. But anyway, you guys, we gonna get to it. Oh yes, we are. These girls is giving me all that I need, though. I promise you that. Anyway, you guys, the review. Let's get to it, shall we?
Now that Raven has gone away to college, I feel very alone. I wish that Uncle Jessup could talk to me about his tax issues, but he won't talk to me.
So, she's having to sit down, with her husband, and she tells him how she just wishes that she could take the load off. Uncle Jessup, yeah, I got a lot on my mind. He don't look too stressed, though, y'all. I'm sure they're going to be fine. Anyway, Karen tells us that she is coming out with a perfume. That's right, you guys. The iconic brand name is expanding. She has a hairline for people that are sick, that are losing their hair. And now we're getting off into the perfume world. I got an advanced review of the perfume, and I quote, Karen's new perfume, Iconic, is bound to slay the perfume world this coming fall. With the high notes of velvety liniment, soft undertones of Bengay, and then dries down to a new millennial version of Vicks Vapor Rub, it's sure to hit the world by storm. Woo, shit! Karen is excited, she says, I'm building a house of beauty. She's taking her time entrepreneurially. She's worked in the real world, worked at Taco Bell back in the day. Okay, she's real proud of that. Gave her some strong roots. Now she's about to branch off into the, velvety undertones of, liniment and big. Anyway, she tells Uncle Jessup that she's probably going to need some of his help.
Well, baby, I got your back, but, you need to try to do this with as little help from me as you can.
Because Uncle Jessup's still working out this tax shit. But he's always got her back, so y'all be on the lookout for Iconic. It's coming soon. So we get Monique and Ashley and Charisse. They're at the cryo chamber thingamajig. You guys know the new fad. You get in here, you freeze yourself for 3 minutes, and then you get out and let Monique tell it. You feel rejuvenated, you feel invigorated, okay, you feel brand new, refreshed, all of those words. And Monique says she needs it because she's got a lot going on. She's got her new website, Not for Lazy Moms. She's got some charities that she's invented. She's got to be a wife to her husband. She has 2 kids. She doesn't have a nanny. She's getting pulled all these different directions. So a little cryo chamber ain't never hurt nobody. Candice shows up too, so we got 4 of the girls there, and they all jump in the cryo chamber. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. After it's done, they sit down to talk. Candice wants to know how they felt about bubble soccer. Well, after we get a good laugh on Gizelle's outfit, you guys know that Gizelle has never been the most fashionable. Actually, she always looks quite dreadful. They get a good giggle off of that. I'm thinking to myself, like, y'all got the enemy there. Charisse, that bitch is about to be run till that. Y'all better kind of, lay low on the shit you got to say about Gizelle. But you know what? They free. Hell, Monique feels like Charisse is her girl, so she feels like she can talk in front of her. I can't wait till this reunion, though, child. Charisse does try to take up for Gizelle. Well, it was a legitimate question when they were asking about, when she asked you if your mom took care of you and everything. And Candice felt like it was a shady question. It very much was a shady question. And it's so funny that Charisse feels like she can explain it away as if Candice is stupid. Then she asked her, did the mama buy her wedding ring? And Candice was like, really? Really, you're asking if she bought? No, she did not buy this wedding ring. This ring is all Chris. You could tell right then that she was aggravated, but she didn't let it get to her. Or at least she didn't let Charisse get the pleasure of knowing that it got to her. But she was aggravated, clearly. So then they move on to divorces. Charisse is still going through her divorce with her ex-husband, as soon-to-be ex-husband. And she says, well, that brings me to you, Ashley. What's going on with you and Michael? Well, they're still working on it. And because she's so stressed, she's decided to, all the girls should go on a trip to NEMACOLIN. I believe that's the name of it. It's some sort of luxury campsite getaway, and the girls are going to go there. They're all excited. Oh, NEMACOLIN, NEMACOLIN. Okay, now who's all going? Well, all the girls. house. Okay, all 7 of us. Charisse goes, 7? It's only 6 of us. I was like, oh, I can't stand that bitch. Candice was like, yeah, I'm going too. I would be number 7. I said, girl, you'd be number 6 because the bitch don't even have a spot on the show. Charisse trying to kick somebody off and her ass is off the show. Friend of the show, even though this friend has more spots than anything. So I'm really trying to figure out who did Charisse piss off. Why are you a friend of the show when you are so very, very visible this whole season? But we'll get back to Charisse a little bit later. As of now, everybody's going to NEMACOLIN. Now later on, we see Ashley, Monique, and Candice, the young girls. They get together to go shopping for this trip. Ashley is telling Candice how she needs to try to be friends with Gizelle and Charisse. I was like, Ashley. I gotta hand it to Ashley. The bitch is messy, okay, but very, very low key. I mean, we see it, but they don't seem to see it on the show. At least if they do see it, they still don't, you know, they don't mind it. But Ashley definitely wants Candice to get the full hazing that she got when she first came on the show. You know, I'm sitting there going, Ashley, you throwing this girl to the wolves. Candice was like, you know what, I don't have a problem with light-shaded, you know, light-hearted shade, a good kiki, but when it borders on disrespect, and that's the problem that I have with them. You know, I can't apologize for the fact that my mom takes, you know, wants the best for me. Even with all of her craziness, she wants the best and she helps me, and that's that. They're like, yeah, well, you know, when they talk to you crazy and they throw shit at you, you know, you just have to throw it back on that ass. Throw it back 100-fold if you have to. Candice was like, yeah, you know what? They only saw the nice side of Candice. They ain't seen Hurricane Candice. All right. Ashley was like, Hurricane Candice, pshaw. What she gonna do, child? She ain't nothing but a light drizzle on a spring day. I said, oh, bitch, you, somebody done told you wrong. Let me build up the story for you guys. So anyway, Candice explains to us, listen, I'm always gonna be my mother's child even when I'm 60 years old. And I was like, well, all right, Candice. I mean, I am 47 years old and I am definitely always my mom and my dad's child. However, they're not gonna treat me like a kid. Okay, because I'm motherfucking grown and I think I pay all these bills around here. You know, every now and then if I need a little help, you're going to do it. But, you know, and that might be the reason why Candice is comfortable with her mother treating her as a child, because her mom takes care of her. And her mom is always going to treat you like a kid if you keep taking her money. So, I mean, I understand the dynamics of that relationship. But, hey, if they like it a fuck, I love it. They try in their little clothes, you know, oh, that's cute, whatever. While Candice is still in the dressing room, Ashley asked Monique while they're at the cash register, so you think she's ready for the girls? And Monique was like, absolutely not. And they're going to chew her up and they're going to eat her alive. Candice can hear them from the dressing room and she was just like, oh no, don't worry, I got it. I said, bitch, you ain't nobody ever had it as good as you got it right now. Now, we also see Ashley and Michael before the trip to NEMACOLIN. You know, she and Michael take a bike ride and, you know, it's nice. They pull over and decide to have a little discussion. And she's just telling Michael how the bubble soccer was fun. That helped them maybe reconnect a little bit. You know, they've always been adrenaline junkies and whatnots. She has been, you know, appreciating the advice that Karen has given her lately. You know, she sat down and spoke with Karen, and then we get a clip of Ashley and Karen look like they're at lunch somewhere, and Ashley is just telling her how she pays $3,000 mortgage for her mother, and then she also gives her mother $1,500 allowance a month. And I was like, okay, all right. Y'all, I be trying to have a little, you know, a little compassion for people's situation, but goddamn it, Ashley, if you don't see that you're being taken advantage of by your mother, then I know something. Now, I was trying to be, you know, I was trying to help you out, and, you know, maybe you could just pay for your mom and, you know, not take it out of the marital finances. But the bigger issue I think we all see here is your mom is fucking taking advantage of you. Now, why can't your mom work exactly again? I mean, the lady can't go get a fucking job at Walmart as a greeter. Listen, I don't mind helping people, but fuck, you gonna meet me halfway. Like my parents used to tell me all the time, Roxanne, you have to show the effort, and we will help you. But we're not gonna be doing shit for you. You're gonna be sitting over there not doing a motherfucking thing. And that seems that's what her mother is doing. And so, even though it sounds very harsh, Michael has a point. Like, look, you're gonna have to cut this. She was like, I'm not going to cut it. The best that she can do is I'm going to scale back, let her get a plan in place, and we're gonna go from there. But Michael's whole thing is, what happens when she doesn't do that? Because it sounds like they've already had that type of thing in place when they bought the fucking house. The condition was the boyfriend wasn't supposed to be there, right? Well, he's there. So mama ain't doing what the hell they want her to do, which you should have known that was going to be that way anyway. I mean, it sounds like this woman has a very dependent relationship with this man who ain't shit anyway. But Ashley telling Michael that she's not going to do that, I was just like, girl, you are in this relationship, and essentially what you really need to just do is go on and get this divorce from Michael, and then go on and use your Real Housewives of Potomac salary to take care of your mother, because Michael then made it very clear he is not sitting there with you taking care of your mom like this. We done been back and forth and up and down and around the way about this, and you just not gonna be in. I do feel sorry for Ashley, because that's a hard spot to be in. You love your mom. You love your mom, right? Okay, we got all that established. But you've got to realize when somebody's taking advantage of you. But it is very hard when your whole life has been this way. Very hard to unlearn these type of habits and these type of conditions in our mind to think that we have to do this. So, you know, it's kind of like a done deal, because Ashley is not going to let her mom go. All right, so anybody out there looking for an old 60-year-old white man with money, you know, balding, look like he got skin issues, Michael is available. And then over in the light-skinned, light-eyed crew, okay, Gizelle, she's packing for her trip, and we see that she and Sherman are having some issues communicating. I said, girl, don't let them fuck up your relationship trying to create some pseudo problems just for this show. But, hey, even though Gizelle might be having a little bit of issue with Sherman, Robyn and her man seem to be doing much better. The Spawns is helping her pack up her damn luggage for this trip. And Juan, come on in there. You know he done got his check. Extra $250. Baby, I done went and bought you some Nikes. Oh, this is so sweet. You guys, this reminds her of the Juan that he used to be. Back when they was rolling in the dough. The nigga went and got her some new shoes from TJ Maxx. There you go, baby. Put them on and let them shine. The kids was like, oh, mommy and daddy, you guys should kiss. And she kisses him. They happy. They making more money. You know, she's flipping homes with her mom. Okay, making a good profit. Feeling good about themselves. And, you know, honestly, when your money is get to acting right, everybody is way more agreeable. So it's good to see that them two are in a better place. Fuck, like I told you about the other one, honey. If you like it, I love it. And then, you guys, let's get to the trip. Joe was texting me. These kids. Joe got home on yesterday, so. Oh, my baby, she didn't pass the test that she was so worried about. Talking about if I pass, I want a Benz. Fuck, if you pass, I want a Benz too. Shit. And Jada is something special. Joe trying to ask me where damn car wash is. Fuck, I'm doing my video. Can y'all wait until after I finish? It's 1 o'clock. Anyway, as I was saying, before they can even get away on this trip, Monique has had an accident. Now, the shit looked like a very simple fender bender. But y'all, she on the floor. She got Chris trying to stretch her back out. You know, she really got hurt. And I was just like, girl, you was putting 20 on 10. Ain't fuck wrong with you. Tells us that, yeah, she had went out to have drinks and food with Ashley. And she wasn't drunk, but she was tired. Y'all remember, she's this busy mom, right? Okay, so she got in her car and she was driving. And next thing you know, she done dozed off. The bitch done went off the road and hit a little tree. That woke her up and stopped her from hitting a bigger tree. Okay, but like I say, child, it's some little dent up here in the front. Even though it looked like it might have cracked some shit up there, I'm sure it's going to end up being a lot of money. But that's what insurance is for, right? Okay. The bigger issue is, bitch, you was drunk. And they going to make a big deal out of it. Mark my words, but not right now. It's time to get on this trip, okay? So the bus, okay? The double Dutch bus coming round the street. Took it back for y'all. They about to get on the bus, all of the girls. Everybody is there waiting on Robyn. Okay, one had to get the car jumped, and then he was able to bring her over there and drop her off, too. Anyway, Charlie get on this bus. Or should I say it's the van, you know, party van type of atmosphere. And we're going to get this show on the road, right? Monique has the drink, okay, champagne. They pour in everybody's glass. Okay, it's about to be a good time. Let me just say before I get started on this that I got all my fucking life every bit of it out of this bus ride. It's not too many times that we get new people on reality shows and they're able to establish themselves quite so correctly. Now, we see it all the time. New people come on the shows and they want to prove themselves. Okay, it's a fine line of being successful at proving yourself and then doing too much. And there's many a times where we'll see somebody that's new, we'll be like, bitch, you trying to do too much. Okay, you trying to make a name for yourself. There's plenty of times that that happens, right? And then there are times where somebody is so effectively read an old motherfucker on the show, a veteran, and they deserve it, that you can't do nothing but sit there and laugh. And when I tell you, I watched this episode at my job, don't tell nobody, I fucking laughed so loud and so hard, I forgot where the fuck I was. We haven't seen nothing like this since Claudia came on to Real Housewives of Atlanta, and they went on that trip, and Claudia read Nene's ass. Okay, now Nene did hang in there with Claudia, but Claudia definitely was the winner on that one. And we got this one here where Candice, child, when I tell you, she made that fucking Charisse look like, I mean, just look like she was about this big, just as stupid. I said, bitch, you is molded. You is molded. So let me back up. Okay, so we're all there. We having our drinks. What are we doing, Ashley? Ashley says, well, we're going to go zip lining. We're going to go fly fishing. We're going to have so much fun. You know, like I used to go here. Well, I went here once with my grandparents. They had a trailer and we would come in the summer and go camping. And then Gizelle says, oh, in the trailer park, you lived in a trailer park? And she was just like, they had a camper, like a trailer, and we would come in the summer. And say, oh, but you were in a trailer park, right? I was like, here we go. Charisse is laughing. I was like, bitch, that's your ass right there. It's very shady, okay? But they keep on feeling like these questions are legitimate. Candice says, you know, it's like a shady bitch moment, okay? When you asked me if my mom bought my wedding ring, then yes, that was a shady bitch moment. Charisse, wait a minute. Are you calling me a bitch? Yes, bitch. I'm calling you a bitch. Fuck you, bitch. Bitch, 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 bitch. I'm gonna get flagged for this today. This is when Charisse does that belittling thing that she does. And you guys ask me all the time, why don't I like Charisse? I don't like Charisse because, and it's not many times that I genuinely don't like a person. I think that Charisse is a snob. I've told you guys plenty of times I don't like snobs. I don't like a person who has to belittle you, who has to be condescending to you, because that's the only way that they know how to be. But the fucked up thing about it with Charisse is Charisse didn't come from money. I would feel maybe a little bit, try to give you a little bit of a pass if I knew that that was all you knew. You had a lot of money, so you know, you just couldn't see it for motherfuckers that was broker than you. But Charisse has been there before. So now that she has made more money, now she feels like she can come and talk down to somebody about this trailer park thing, about the fact that her mom is taking care of her and all of that. Why does that bother you so fucking much? It doesn't bother her. She's just using it as an opportunity to be shady. But bitch, let me tell you something. When you gonna be shady to somebody, bitch, you best be ready. Okay, what does Sugar Free all the time say? Gizelle, of course, takes her friend's side. I was like, bitch, you shut up too. Shit, ain't nobody talking to your ass right now. Right now, Charisse is getting it. Ashley is sitting there just kind of watching the whole exchange with this whole look on her face. I was like, Ashley is glad to see it all go down. She doesn't think that Candice can hold her own. But baby, she can. So Charisse, you know, she starts to bring it to this point. You know, I don't play with kids. Don't play with me. Candice says, I don't fuck with old women either. I was like, oh, you know, these girls get real tender when you start talking about ages. You guys know Charisse is 52 years old. Second oldest to Karen, who is 54 years old. Well, she's 55 as of now, but as of then, I think she was 54. So Charisse says, you know what, if you're going to act like a little child, then you get treated as a little child. And then she says, well, if you're going to act like a geriatric old granny, then you get treated like a geriatric old granny. That child had an answer for every fucking thing Charisse said. Charisse was so taken aback. Everybody was so appalled. Monique was sitting over there cracking up. Robyn didn't know what to do with herself. Karen was sitting over there. She was like, this is good, and it does not involve me. She was so tickled. I was living for Candice. I got all my life out of Candice. If Candice sit up there and take all her mama money for the rest of the season, I don't give a fuck. Because it needed to be said. That Charisse was so motherfucking motor. And she was just like, let me stop before I do something. Bitch, you ain't gonna do nothing. Ain't gonna squash a grape. And I was so pleased. That's what that, Sharice. Bitch, that's what your ass gets. So they get to NEMACOLIN. Ashley learned from the last trip, you know, these girls deserve a little bit better. So they're going to go to their nice hotel, and everybody has their own accommodations, and everybody seems to be happy. So when they pull up to the place, there is there's phantoms waiting for them. Okay, a black one, a white one. You know, they're going to ride to their hotels in style. Now, Monique, Ashley, Candice, and Robyn, of all people, are in the white one. And then we got Karen, Gizelle, and a real throwed off Sharice in the other black phantom. Okay, so Karen at first, you know, when she gets in the car, well, girls, what do we think about Candice? Giselle thinks that Candice owes Sharice an apology because why? Because she is the reason that they're all friends in this group? Fuck that. Yeah, you know what? Roxanne tries to give some sort of leeway, tries to give some sort of respect for my elders, okay? For some people that may have gotten everybody together, there's the link of the friendship there. I would have been very respectful had you been respectful to me. I don't make it a habit to curse out no old ass people because my daddy old. Okay, I don't want nobody out there doing that to my dad, so I try to remember these things. However, you're not going to be disrespectful to me and call me a child and think that I'm this baby that's just going to take it because why? Because you are the reason that we are all friends? Because you're older? Fuck you. And fuck Gizelle because that's stupid. I'm not apologizing to her. She can apologize to me for saying some old shady shit and then trying to be real condescending. But bitch, I got something for that ass. So anyway, in the young folk car, you know, they talking. Candice is still trying to say, like, I don't have a problem with Sharice. It's just that she was coming for me. So I had to check that ass, okay? Monique points out that it was Gizelle as well. And I was like, oh, they're going to run tell that number 2. Okay, the old evil green-eyed bitch up in the front. She makes a face like, I said, you already know that she about to tell. So, you know, on the ride to the hotel, you know, it's always one drunk person in the group who ass has always got to pee. I have that one friend, always got to pee. Okay, pull over, go pee in the woods and whatnot and get back in the car. Let's get to the hotel. So they get to the hotel, everybody hungry. Ashley was like, damn, we gonna eat? So they put their shit down and then they go down to the table. Okay, we ready for round 2. We start up again on who was being shady. Candice is sticking to her guns. You were being shady when you brought up the stuff about my mom, about Chris, about my ring and all that. And Sharice says, well, you know, Candice, in all, you know, honesty, I was just being lighthearted. It was funny. You know, you didn't get upset when I said it. She did get upset when she said it, but she covered it. But that's neither here nor there. Okay, bitch, we here right now. And the way you was coming at me on that fucking bus, you want nigga here. And it's not fair because you guys are judging me because of what my mom does for me. Okay, and you guys, quiet as it's kept, you guys are kept women as well. It's not like you had your own fucking money. And you know, they couldn't say nothing because it's the truth. When Sharice is trying to reason with Candice, Ashley is like, oh no, you're not about to do that, okay? Because you was being shady, and you was trying to be shady. It wasn't lighthearted, and I know best because you've done the same thing to me. So just own up to it. If you was saying the shit, you meant what you said. So, you know, Sharice is just trying to tell Candice, and Candice was like, no, I'm just telling you, like, that's not really how it's gonna go down today. You're not gonna get an apology from me. It's not gonna happen. Sharice, oh my God, where does she come from? Where is she from? That's all I want to know. Candice said, I come from Jesus. And Ashley looked over her like, so it's starting to get really heated. And Karen, you know, she trying to rein it back in. Well, Candice, I tried to tell you at the picnic the other day. I tried to warn you that you was giving up too much information. Candice was like, I know, old lady, but you know what? Don't worry about me right now. I know you're trying to help, but I don't need it. Karen feels like you need to button it up, but Candice is not letting it happen, and I was so happy. Gizelle is telling her that she needs to apologize to her friend. That's her friend, and because I said that you need to apologize, then you need to apologize. She was like, bitch, are you her mother? Giselle says, no, I'm not her mother. She said, all right, then don't fucking worry about it. Don't tell me that I need to apologize to her. Giselle is like, no, you gotta apologize to her. And she was like, listen, baby, you done. Stay seated. You and your wig is done. You and your bejeweled army fatigue jacket is done. You know we old bitches love us a stone on a jacket. Oh, that Monique was laughing. That Gizelle was so Reese didn't know what to do. Candice was like, bitch, you was asking for the storm. Don't get it twisted. That shit was funny as fuck. That's the way you break an old bitch in. Let me get off of here. Get on back to work. Make sure that you rate, comment, and subscribe to the channel. I'm itsrox. The channel is for itsrox. Everything else I do will be in the bottom bar. All right. So I hope that you have a wonderful, wonderful rest of your day. And I plan on doing the same. Till next time, rock stars. Bye.